Hello again, my fellow nerds. I'm here to take a selfie and talk to you about a topic that, while slightly out of date, just made me so happy. I had to come back and go through my archive footage of the Prometheus lens. I mean, even just the moment of buying it was exciting because I'd heard the hype of how destructive it was, so I took it out and just melted some Cabal. I tell you what, this was satisfying. I'm going to be honest, I have a bit of an inner child, and it felt so good to be a sun god. I felt like I should have been an Aztec deity, just burning them all away. For me, that's the heart of video gaming, is power and leveling up, and that reward. It's fantastic. All that leaves is Crucible. This weapon lived up to the hype. I was surprised at how powerful it was. Apparently, I wasn't min-maxing with it. You're supposed to tap it to trigger the effect from the exotic perk as much as possible, and I'm holding it down. But I didn't feel like a noob. I still continued to feel as if I were the most powerful thing on the planet. I'm beating other people with it. I take that to mean that I was doing quite well. And it was incredibly satisfying, just emotionally and gameplay wise. So I'm happy they made this mistake. I feel like that's the entire reason exotics were in the game. And yes, it's good that they fixed it so that the Crucible didn't stay some insane turbo James Bond deathray laser scenario. But I treated it internally as if it were just some kind of event, I mean, no different than Iron Banner or anything else. I just went in and enjoyed it while it was there. If anything, the weapon has a cool aesthetic with that gem. I'd get distracted every now and then just looking at the little spinning effect, and yep, Dawnblade. Yes, I'm using a Dawnblade, by the way. I always hear that they're underutilized, but I have a great time with a Dawnblade. Got an Annihilation, that's something to applaud myself about, and maybe one day Bungie will let me look at that on my own character profile, but that is for another day. For now, I will just continue to burn down the masses, and the 1.5, I took the shields from one guy and got the kill on the next. I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to be honest with you. If you can 1v3 and kill one and maim a second, you're helping your team out in terms of KDR, and just having them now, if I have 3 teammates left, they go in, they've got 1 guy weak and 2 at full, and that's a good scenario for them to be in. The joy of shooting someone in the back is pretty profound. I get to do it twice in a row. So, and 1 is good, 2 is even better, especially when you're the one doing the shooting. And I wish I had my super up again already. It's so much fun, and I see that one of my teammates has it. There's always a little bit of jealousy, I feel like, when your teammate has it and you don't. You think, why not me? But you know what? I'll just keep killing with this glorious godlike weapon. There's, oh man, it's oh my god, fight me never. And yeah, crushed them, just all the pop-ups start coming up. That was a fantastic win. I mean, I had to laugh. They just burned down like dominoes. I swear to God.